All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Judge Kassan. This is the 11:15 docket on June 10th, 2021 for the City of Olmos Park. Thank you for joining us. If I could have everyone stay on mute just for a few minutes and then we'll get started. Just so everyone is aware, we are live streaming on YouTube, and that's in order to comply with the open courts provision of the Constitution. There is no other outside recording allowed. When I call the docket, when I call your name, please either wave to me if you have video, or if not, unmute and let me know that you're present. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start the docket. Juan Bautista. Juan Bautista. Thank you. Máximo Campos. Máximo Campos. Giovanna Carrillo. Giovanna Carrillo. Guadalupe Chavarria. Guadalupe Chavarria. Crystal Constancio. Crystal Constancio. Thank you. Hugh Farr.
Judge, I am present on the call.
Thank you. Jason Fernandez Jr. Jason Fernandez Jr. Carlos Flores. Carlos Flores. Carrie Gates. Thank you, sir. Janice Gonzalez. Janice Gonzalez. Thomas Griego. Thomas Griego. Luis Guardado. Luis Guardado. Eric Harriel. Eric Harriel. I see that you're present there.
Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Sharon Lascari. Sharon Lascari. Adriana Martinez Liborio. Adriana Martinez Liborio. Ryan George Richardson. Ryan George Richardson. Felicia Rodriguez. Felicia Rodriguez. Marcelo Saucedo Jr. Marcelo Saucedo Jr. Madison Cheyenne Seeley. Madison Cheyenne Seeley. Jesseline Sepulveda. Jesseline Sepulveda. Melanie Nicole Sosa. Melanie Nicole Sosa. Yvonne Ulises Tejas. Yvonne Ulises Tejas. Andrea Uribe. Andrea Uribe. And Pedro Villarreal Jr. Pedro Villarreal Jr. All right. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Just a few more initial instructions. We will be going in alphabetical order, and some of you may be visiting with the prosecutor. It's Mr. Dixon. He's on the call. If that's the case, we will send you into a breakout room with him. So please look for a pop-up window that comes up on your screen if you are to visit with him. Okay. When I do call your name, I'm going to ask you how you plead on your case or cases. You have three options: guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, you're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to assess the punishment in the case. If you plead no contest, you're not admitting guilt. However, you're also not contesting the charges. You just want to resolve them today. That's a plea of no contest. If you do want to contest the charges, you would plead not guilty, and we would schedule you for a trial. The trial will not take place today. It will be scheduled for a later date and time. You will, however, have the opportunity today to visit with Mr. Dixon to discuss any facts you think are in question. You have a constitutional right to a jury trial. If you choose to have a jury trial, the case would be heard and decided by 6 citizens of Olmos Park. You can waive a jury trial and instead have a non-jury or bench trial. That means the case would be heard and decided by either myself or another judge in Olmos Park. Okay? If you would like to try to keep this violations off your driving record, if you're set for a moving violation, there are some options that are available to you. The first of which is a driving safety course. If you have not taken that in the last 12 months for a ticket dismissal, you may be eligible. You must, however, have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance in your name. If you successfully complete the course, it does not appear as a conviction on your driving record. The other option that might be available to you is deferred disposition. sometimes informally called probation. It's an unsupervised probationary period anywhere from 1 day to 180 days, depending on the violation charged. There is a special expense fee charged for the probation, and then there may be some conditions placed upon you during the probationary time. It may mean maintain insurance, complete community service hours, attend a course, etc. It will just vary from case to case depending on the violation you've been charged with today. Okay. If you need a payment plan, if you are requesting community service hours, if you need an extension, I will be happy to address those with you individually in a few minutes. Any questions specific about your cases, I'll be happy to go visit with you about that. If you have questions specific about facts of your case and you're not sure how to plead, I will have you visit with Mr. Dixon first in case you do end up choosing to plead not guilty and setting your case for a bench trial. Okay. I will call you again in alphabetical order, and please be patient as we get started. Thank you. I have someone that joined with a phone number ending in 006. If you could please press *6 to unmute and let me know your name. Phone number ending in 006. What is your name?
Máximo Campos.
Okay, thank you, sir. Just a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Bautista?
Juan Bautista.
Yes, how are you today, sir? ¿Habla español?
Sí, español.
Ok, muy bien. Ok, tiene 2 tickets, uno por no tener licencia.
Sí,
¿Eres culpable o no culpable?
soy culpable.
Y otro por no prender las luces cuando estaba manejando. ¿Eres culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Okay. ¿No tiene licencia?
No tengo, señor.
Okay. ¿La puedes sacar o no?
No.
No. Ok. ¿Qué quería hacer con estas infracciones? ¿Pagar? ¿Hacer pagos?
Sí, yo pagué todo, el ticket que me vino.
¿Ya lo pagó o lo quería pagar?
No, ya lo pagué.
Okay. Myra, can you check on that? ¿Lo pagó aquí con la corte?
Sí, lo fui a pagar a la corte.
Okay.
They're showing the case is open, Judge.
Lo mandé por correo.
¿O lo mandó por correo? Ok. ¿Esta semana?
Oh, no, ya tiene varios días ya que lo pagué.
Ok. Porque todavía no ha llegado ahí a la oficina. ¿Envió cheque o money order o qué?
Money order.
Ok. ¿Y cuál era la cantidad?
Eran 419, parece.
Ok.
410, Ana, 419 era, ¿verdad? ¿Cuánto fue que pagué?
As of today, we have not received payment, Judge. They're still open.
Okay. Do we have good
Sí.
contact information for him?
Lo pagué todo.
Okay.
Good. No, yeah, no return mail.
So it's still good address and everything, good phone number? We don't need to verify before he gets off?
We could,
Okay.
at least a phone number.
All right. Mara, can I have you visit with him just to make
Yes,
sure
ma'am.
that we have the correct address and phone number in case we need to reach him in case we don't get the money order?
Yes.
All right, señor Bautista,
Room 2.
Mande.
va a hablar con la señora Myra, la señora Torres. Ella va a hablar con usted porque todavía no recibimos el pago, pero vamos a tomar tus datos, el número de teléfono, etcétera.
Ajá,
¿Ok?
está bien.
Por el caso si no recibimos el pago, ¿ok?
Sí, está bien.
Un momento, ella va a hablar con usted.
Ok.
Ok, muy bien. Okay, Crystal Constancio.
Yes. Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. You have a charge for operating a motor vehicle without a license plate or with only one license plate. How do you plead on that case?
Not guilty.
All right. Do you want a trial by judge or a trial by jury?
By judge.
Okay. Did you want to visit with the prosecutor about that real quick?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. All right. I'll have you visit with him in a breakout room. Just look up for the pop-up screen on your phone there. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Next up, I have Hugh Farr.
Yep. Yes,
Hi, Mr.
ma'am.
Farr. How are you?
Good morning. Fine, thank you.
Good morning. You have a charge here for ran stop sign. How do you plead?
No contest?
Okay. And how did you want to take care of that violation today?
Well, I'd like to discuss with Mr. Dixon the options that you illuminated earlier, either the driving safety course and or the probation option, if you please,
Sure.
if those are available.
Sure. Very good. Okay. I will have you visit with him here shortly as soon as he's finished with Miss Constancia. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Kerry Gates.
Yeah,
Hi, Mr. Gates. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
I can. Yes, sir. It looks to me like you're scheduled to visit with the prosecutor this morning. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. He will be with you shortly, sir. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Eric Harriel. Sir, can you hear me? You're on mute. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, sir, you have a charge here for ran stop sign. How do you plead on that case?
No contest.
Okay. How did you want to take care of that today?
Some kind of payment arrangement, I guess, or not the payment arrangement. The what do you call it? The deferred something.
Deferred. Okay. Are you over the age of 25?
Yes.
All right. We can do a deferral for you. It would be $255 for a deferral, 60 days, no moving violations, and then we would close out that case.
Okay. Well, I don't have the 250 right this moment.
Okay.
How would that work?
Well, do you have an initial payment of $40 that you could make by next Friday?
Yes.
All right. So that's an initial payment, and then you can pay the balance owed over the next 2 months. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Very good. So I'm going to note you down here for $40 due by the 18th. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
255, 60 days, no moving violations, and then the case is closed out and will not appear as a conviction. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions about that?
No, do I stay on to the end or I can get off now?
No, you can get off now. Just make sure you either send in payment or drop off payment in person to the court by next Friday. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Very good, sir. Have a good day. Did Myra come back yet?
Not yet.
Oh, there we go. Myra?
She may be helping somebody.
Okay.
Judge?
Yes.
Okay, I got his address and his telephone number, but he was showing me a certified green card, but there's nothing showing on as far as an address on there where he sent it. So I asked him if he would stop by the office so we could review whatever paperwork he had in his hand.
Okay. All right. All right. But you did get an updated address and phone number.
Yes, it's the same address. It's just a different telephone number, and I got that.
Very, very good. Señor Bautista?
Dígame.
Sí, habló con la señora Torres, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Ok, y ella le explicó que tiene que visitar ahí las oficinas para presentar la información.
sí, sí, está bien.
Ok, muy bien. Si puede pasar ahí a hablar con ella y luego ella va a revisar los documentos y ojalá que recibimos el pago, ¿ok?
Está bien.
Ok, ¿alguna pregunta?
No, así está bien, así está bien.
Ok.
A la oficina de Olmos a la Municipal de Olmos Park es que voy a ir.
Sí, ahí va a hablar con la señora Torres ahí en las oficinas, ¿ok?
Ok, está bien.
¿Tiene la
Gracias.
dirección?
Ah, sí, sí tengo dirección.
Ok, muy bien. ¿Alguna otra pregunta?
No, así está bien.
Ok,
Gracias.
muy bien, ya se puede ir. Gracias. Adiós.
Bueno, gracias.
Mr. Dixon.
Judge, on Constancio, I don't know if it's sitting in Dropbox, but she says it's got 2 plates on there now. She's attesting to that. I'm going to do a compliance dismissal with no fee.
Okay. I'll go ahead and approve that. All right, Ms. Constancio, you're free to go. It's gonna be closed out. Thank you.
Thank
Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Frank, you have Mr. Farr, and then you also have Mr. Gates, who's scheduled to visit with you today.
Okay, I'll go to the breakout room.
Okay, thank you. All right, we have is it Jesseline Sepulveda that just joined? Yes, okay. Hi there. If you could just give me a minute, I'll be with you next, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, Maximo Campos. Mr. Campos? Mr.
Hello.
Campos?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am. Good morning. How you doing, ma'am?
Good morning, how are you?
How are you, ma'am? I'm fine.
Okay, very good. So you have a charge here for defective stop lamps. How do you plead?
No contest, ma'am.
Okay, and no driver's license. How do you plead on that charge?
No contest, ma'am.
Okay. Were you able to get the stop lamps fixed?
Yes, ma'am. I got it fixed that same day. I just had the bulb because I had called a while back to the court, and they had told me something about if I had like a receipt showing for the thing, and I can get that some way fixed for like, I think I would have to show the receipt and then like $20 I would take that off, I believe, or something like that.
Okay.
And so the thing with that, she had said, I told her that the receipt was from a wall, because when you buy the light bulbs, because I've been having problems with that light bulb, they come in packs of 2, so I already had that light bulb with me. So I told her the receipt's a little bit older than from the time I got the ticket, but
I
she said
understand.
that was fine. So I told her, okay, well, I have that receipt, and then on the driver license, I wanted to pay it, and I just wanted to see if there was a way that you can give me a payment plan, because I don't really have that much money right now.
Okay, so the driver's license, you don't have one, right?
I have it suspended due to going through some child support arrangements.
Okay. All right, so the fee on that one's $184. How much time do you think you need to pay the $184 balance on that one?
Is there a possible way that you can give me like maybe 60 days?
I can. If we go past 30 days, I have to impose a $15 time payment fee by state law, okay? So it would be $199 total, okay?
If it's for 60 days.
If it's past 30 days, correct.
Okay, so if I don't pass the 30 days, then it's the
184.
Okay, ma'am.
But if you need longer than that, that's fine. We'll just place you on a payment plan, and then the $15 is the last payment, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Sounds great. I'll try to do it before 30 days, but if anything, I will pay that extra fee.
Okay, and then so it is $10 on the stop lamp ticket as well, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So that's a dismissal, and that one's $10. When can you pay that one?
I can go in. Can I go in maybe tomorrow? Can I go in there tomorrow, or because I have a painting. I'm a painter, and my schedules are long. Or is there a way that I can go like maybe Tuesday, something like that?
Yes, I'm going to give you until next Friday to pay that off. So just stop by anytime between now and next Friday to make that $10 payment, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I will get that done for you by next Friday.
All right, very good. And then the other one will be due within 30 days if possible. If not, then payment plan, okay?
Well, by next Friday, ma'am, I'll take 110. I'll give 100 to the license and the $10 for the light bulb, ma'am. That
All
way
right,
I
very
only
good.
owe $80.
Sounds good.
And I'll get
Very
that
good.
and I'll get that done hopefully in 2 weeks after that.
Okay, that sounds like a plan, sir. All right.
Thank
very
you,
good.
ma'am.
So make sure you stop by the court by next Friday then.
So that's it. Once I pay that, it closes out, ma'am.
That's correct.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, and I will get that done for you.
All right, you do the same. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Jesseline Sepulveda?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good, good.
Good. Let's see here. You have a charge for failure to drive in a single lane. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Driving while license suspended. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Operate a motor vehicle without a license plate or with only one license plate. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. Possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you plead?
Guilty.
And failure to maintain financial responsibility or insurance. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. How did you want to take care of these today?
I mean, I take responsibility for the no insurance and the paraphernalia, but it wasn't my vehicle, so I'm unable to get a hold of the person to show proof of their insurance, and I mean, I can't justify that.
Okay, so you were driving someone else's vehicle and you did not have insurance, or you're just not sure?
No, I was taking their car. They had left their car parked in front of my grandmother's house for like 2 weeks, and so the city put a sticker, and it was only like 2 blocks away from it was at some apartments like 2 blocks away, and right when I turned, that's when I got pulled over.
Okay. All right. Well, you have quite a few tickets here, so I'm going to let you visit with the prosecutor since you're unsure about the other 2, okay?
Mhm.
All right. So he'll be with you in a few minutes. He does have a couple people ahead of you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, if we could bring Mr. Farr out of the breakout room, he wasn't sure how to get out of there, and I do have an agreement on him.
I think he's back. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. The agreement on Mr. Farr is a no contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, and $195 fine that's due by 1 week from tomorrow. And he had questions about websites and stuff for how to make payment. I told him it'd be best to ask you or the clerk.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. And then you have Mr. Gates.
Okay, I'll go see him.
Thank you. Mr. Farr.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge.
All right. Yes. So you had an opportunity to visit with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, and it looks like he made a plea offer for you. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. So the court can take a payment by credit card over the phone. They will also take a payment in person, or if you want to send that in. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And is that payment in person available Monday through Friday during normal hours?
Correct.
Thank you.
All right. So when you do, if you do go in person, they will give you some paperwork right then and there, and that will detail the dates of the deferral and your, I guess, the end date of that deferral period. Okay.
Understood, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Very good. You're welcome. Any questions before you go, Mr. Farr?
No, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Just make sure you make that payment by next Friday, the 18th, and you have yourself a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Take care now. Bye-bye. I call the docket again, Valerie.
Yes, ma'am.
Giovanna Carrillo, Guadalupe Chavarria, Jason Fernandez Jr., Jason Fernandez Jr., Carlos Flores, Janice Gonzalez, Thomas Griego, Luis Guardado, Sharon Lascari, Adriana Martinez Liborio, Ryan George Richardson, Felicia Rodriguez, Marcelo Salcedo Jr., Madison Cheyenne Seeley, Melanie Nicole Sosa, Yvonne Ulises Diaz, Andrea Uribe, Pedro Villarreal Jr. Mr. Dixon?
I've got an agreement on Mr. Gates, Judge. It's a no contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, and $154 fine due by 1 week from tomorrow.
All right, very good. You have Ms. Sepulveda next.
All right, I'll head over there. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Gates? All right, if you could unmute, there we go.
Okay.
All right. You were able to reach an agreement with the prosecutor, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. I'm going to go ahead and approve that plea offer and agreement, and then your payment will be due by next Friday, okay?
That's 154 even.
Correct, yes, sir.
Okay, and I can just drop it by the municipal court there in Olmos.
Yes, sir. Anytime between now and next Friday, and then they'll give you some additional paperwork at that time, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, any questions before you go?
No, have a good day. I can leave, right?
Yes, sir. You have a good day yourself. Take care now.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.